Welcome, y'all. Alas, here we are, y'all. Here it is. Finally, what is going on, baseball fans, man? And welcome to our very first episode of Dirt and Diamonds, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. You ready, bro?
If that intro doesn't pump you up to talk some freaking minor league, California League baseball, I don't know what will. Larry, fantastic job with those awesome intros. And just wait, we're going to have a great program for you guys tonight and going forward. We are IE Sports Radio. We're going to be bringing you all of your California League action all year long. We're finally here. Larry, let's get this baby going.
Let's go, man. I'm Larry B, joined by my guy, Freddie B, man. There's so much energy on this damn show, y'all. I'm telling you, we will fuel you. Screw Red Bull, unless they want to sponsor us. I mean, anyway, I'm just kidding.
Sponsors, yes.
I'm just saying, you know, we're juiced, y'all. So, I'm Larry B. This is my guy, Freddie B. Freddie, man, we finally got this show rolling.
We have, man. Larry, I mean, you've been building this thing, talking about it, putting all the graphics together, doing all of this. For those that don't know, Larry and myself, we are local here to Southern California. Actually, we're 10 miles or less from each other. And we're like, let's talk California League baseball. We have it right here in our backyard. We have the Lake Elsinore Storm right down the street from us. We've got Inland Empire 66ers up the road. Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga. Let's do something niche that nobody else has done yet. And we're formulating this. Dirt and Diamonds. We're hitting the field right now. This is going to be awesome, Larry. I can't wait to get this thing going.
Bro, I'm right there with you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, again, because at the end of the day, let's have some fun covering, like Freddie said, what's in our backyard. You know, we absolutely love our minor league baseball here. And honestly, guys, this is what it's all about. You know, you got to enjoy the game. You got to enjoy, every aspect of this thing. And to me personally, I just feel that we have such a great following of diehards here in this area and up north too. Up north, hey, you can't forget about those guys, man. Those guys bring it every year. You know, I mean, again, this is going to be a lot of fun, man. So overall, Freddie, before we even get into anything tonight, man, how are you feeling, man? You excited? How's your evening going? Monday evening so far.
Hey,
how's your Monday evening?
Monday evening is going well so far. All the kids have been picked up from school. It's time to get down and dirty and talk some minor league baseball here. We got the Bullpen Bulletin coming up later on this evening as well. I will be joined with Mike Pratt. We'll be talking all Major League Baseball, college baseball, and college softball. But for right now, let's focus on what this show is designed for, Larry. Give us a little background of, again, why we came up with this idea.
So really quick, guys, I will tell you right now, I am a kind of funny. I mean, my wife, I think, is kind of sick of it by now, but I can't help it. I'm an avid watcher of the show Bar Rescue. I'm such a fan of John Taffer. I think that guy's amazing. It's kind of funny when he yells at everybody, but I'll tell you, I love the idea of, you know, he always, I seen him on a podcast, and he brought up one day this idea of like, why are you trying to have the best bar in the world or in your, in your area when it could just be your block? You know what I mean? Like make it huge in your area. And you know what? IE Sports Radio, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys know, but we've been around for the last 12 years. So it'll be 12 years this Friday. Let's go. I mean, right? Yes. Yes, I mean, can we get something? Can we thank you? Thank you. Yes, we needed that. Yes. But guys, we've been around for the last 12 freaking years. And you know, it's something that we would love to do. We've had so many shows. And at the end of the day, you know what we really love? We really, really, really love engaging with all of our listeners out there and having a great time on air. And one thing that we've noticed is after so many years of having, I mean, we had a show dedicated to everything. I mean, my gosh, we had a New York, Florida show, obviously SoCal, a NorCal, a Texas show. I mean, we had, and then we decided last year to downsize. Let's just go, because we always had our main shows that were football, obviously 3 and Out. I cover that. That's coming up in the summertime, but we're on break right now until the NFL comes back, but 3 and Out. Freddie B over there doing his thing with Mike Pat. Great stuff. The Bullpen Bulletin. That's our baseball show. Apex Asphalt, Daryl and Chris doing their thing, covering all things auto sports, literally all things auto sports. See me and this guy over here jump on there a lot. That was some fun. NHRA, IndyCar, IMSA, all that fun stuff. And we have that show. We have the Neutral Zone. Obviously, he's a part of that as well with Adam Karnick, talking all things hockey. Let's go Ducks!
Let's go Ducks! Yes,
right. And we have all of these great shows that are dedicated. Right, the soccer scoreboard. Sorry, that's the old school. That's the old name. Shin Pads and Shenanigans with Jess and Big Mike. Taryn doing great things right here in Southern California. Taryn Rodriguez covering.
Absolutely. Dude, that dude is I don't know how many volleyball fans are out there, but that dude knows his stuff, and you got to follow Taryn and everything he does. Great shows, great content. Just one of the many things that we do here at IE Sports Radio.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And as I'm saying, we got a ton of great shows. Him, Set Point, he'll be coming up later on tonight. So we have a ton of great shows here on IE Sports Radio. But at the end of the day, we decided to downsize. And then I thought to myself, you know what? One thing I've always wanted to do, but I never had anybody to do it with because I'm so damn busy. I'm a school teacher, high school teacher, extremely hard, student college professor. I mean, it's a lot of things going on. Freddie over here is a full-time worker and dad and everything else. So
it never stops at this house.
No, exactly. So, but you know what? Two of us together, we can put the time that we have together to make this show. We follow these teams anyway, so why not have a great show? So again, ladies and gentlemen, this show right here, dedicated to all of those awesome teams that we love here in SoCal. The Lake Elsinore Storm, right down the freeway, right up the freeway, Freddie. The Inland Empire 66ers. We have in the house the brand new expansion, if you will, the Ontario Tower Buzzers.
That's right.
Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, and then up north, man, Visalia Rawhide, the defending champions, San Jose Giants. We have here, of course, the Stockton Ports and the Fresno Grizzlies. And you know what? Realistically, this is targeted towards all you fans out there that love these teams.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we did this show, Larry, is because this league deserves the coverage that, the California League is single A baseball. And right here in our home, I mean, we've got the San Diego Padres, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers and Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These are the kids and the future of our professional teams right here in our backyard. And so many times we've seen some of these players and prospects grow up to be superstars in the big leagues. And they've never gotten the credit or the publicity that they have deserved at this early start of their career. And that's what we're going to try to do here. These players deserve the attention, and the fans deserve a place to talk about California League baseball. We're going to build this thing. This mothership is going to build, Larry, and it's going to take off.
And we're up in it. Let's go, man. I'm afraid to fly. Like, that's what I'm talking about, man. This is going to be a lot of fun, guys. And like I said, so I'm happy you guys are all here for the ride. We're already getting listeners popping in here, you guys. I mean, I'm so excited. Jump in that chat. Show us some love, man. We'll be whatever you guys got. Here's our chat. Check it out right here. There's our little chat box down there. This is an example right there of StreamYard being awesome. But, so we got it all today. Thank you again for the praise, the intro. I had a lot of fun making that and all of our great little you're going to see tonight, our little videos, and we got it all, guys. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be, and again, Freddie and I, we definitely plan to go check out some games, get you some live coverage and do some stuff and have some fun, maybe even meet some players. I mean, this is huge. But again, this is IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all the sports, Dirt and Diamonds, Freddie B, Larry B. And again, before we even get going, I got to say one more thing. Big ups to my boy, Freddie B, man. It's kind of crazy. I recruit people on Twitter. I recruit people like that's what I've always done. That's how I got IE Sports Radio to over 30 people. We had so many shows, over the years. Freddie B is kind of funny. I meet this guy on the internet one day to try to plug him in for one of our shows. And kind of hilarious. He lives like 2 exits away from me, which is kind of funny.
That was so weird. Small world.
It's kind of funny. He's over there in Menifee. I'm right here in Marietta. So it's kind of funny. We're like literally right here. We're not too far away. And Southern Inland Empire, I mean, I grew up here. Freddie grew up not too far from the Inland Empire. I mean, this is home. And at the end of the day, it's so cool because now we get a chance, like Freddie said, to cover all these great teams right here in our own backyard. But I got to say something before anything. Obviously, IE Sports Radio. But man, big shout out to Freddie doing his thing with his daughter. They have an amazing show as well called The Race.
Thank you, Larry.
Podcast. They do an amazing job. I'm really trust me. If you like all those sports, obviously we got Apex Asphalt right here on IE Sports Radio with Daryl and Chris. They do an amazing job. But this guy over here and his daughter cover IndyCar, solely IndyCar. They do an amazing job. They go to Laguna Seca. They go to Thermal. That happened like one time. They go to Long Beach. They go to these places. They go. I don't know how Freddie does something. I don't know. He makes money somehow, like a lot of it. I'm not going to say anything.
No. I have no money. This is all. I'm using every spare ounce of time and finances to get this stuff done, but it's all because of the passion and the fans and the people. Larry, you brought me into this. This is a dream of mine to always talk sports. I've been a nerd. I've been a geek about sports, reading the sports page since I was in elementary school. I always knew every trivia question. I always knew everybody's stats. And as I grew up in school, they're like, dude, I was voted to be on ESPN, right? Like, who's going to make it to SportsCenter? It was going to be me because that's all I cared about. And now I have this space and this platform. We have this platform, Larry, that we can use all of our resources and, make it one big community where we can just talk sports. That's my love. Obviously, family and everything like that is important. But this is a passion and a hobby, and I'm just trying to educate and have a good time doing this. This is something fun. This is something we're looking to build and grow upon. And if you want to join the team, this is a perfect opportunity to see what we do here at IE Sports Radio. And if you feel like you want to be part of it, then drop us a line, get involved. We like everybody to come and join us here. There's so many avenues, so many opportunities. But yes, thank you, Larry. That was awesome. A great intro. I mean, thanks to you. That's why I'm here, sitting here next to you today to get this new show up and running. I can't wait. This is awesome. I mean, you put this literally together in the last 4 days.
Thank you.
We talked about it. We talked about it the other night as a possibility, and then you put the work in over the weekend and made this thing possible. And now we're trying to deliver. We're going to deliver this great content and a great show, and hopefully we get a lot of baseball fans and fans that are just maybe local to the areas, want to learn a bit about the single A teams and what they are and who some of the prospects and players are. That's what we're going to do for you. That is why we're here.
That's exactly why we're here. Thank you again, Freddie. Appreciate you, man. And by the way, all you teams out there, man, again, we look forward to it. Again, we are not affiliated by any means with the MiLB. Or any of the teams. We're just like everybody else who has a podcast who just wants to cover something they love and are passionate about. And hey, we want to have fun and help boost some sales for those guys. You know what I mean? Go check out your local team. If you are somebody who lives in the SoCal area right now and go check out you don't know what you're missing. Freddie B, best seat in the house. Every seat. Am I right? My wife and I always say that. There is no bad seat in these minor league games.
There's no bad seat.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
There's no bad seat. You're up on top of the action for a fraction of the cost of what it's going to, take to go to a big league game. Yeah. Sometimes, with parking and food and all of that stuff. I mean, these minor league teams and stadiums, they put promotions on almost every night of the week. So there's some kind of entertainment in the crowd as well to keep people involved and interacting. I mean, just here in Elsinore alone, they used to have Thirsty Thursdays when it was like $2 beers and stuff like that. I don't know if they still do that anymore. I know they've kind of got away from that a little bit, but there's some really great promotions. I know just up, I think it was in the Inland Empire over the weekend, they had they had wrestling there in the stadium as well, and some really cool promotions, lots of giveaways. It's great. They bring the kids out and just have a good time. Enjoy a night of baseball. Friday fireworks are always a fun thing to do if you have a chance. You know what? And for maybe $100, you can take your entire family and spend a great quality evening together.
Completely. I'm with you, man. My wife and I was going to Storm games. Kind of cool fun factor. Again, we're just we're having fun jumping into the action. I know we haven't even got into the show yet, but But it's kind of cool. I obviously Paris High graduate, class of 07, and I got to graduate on second base in Storm Stadium
Oh,
on
heck
June
yeah.
2nd, 2007. I mean, it was so cool, man. I mean, I've been a Storm fan ever since. I go to games. I used to go, when I was single, I would go and just go. I would just go park. I would buy a ticket that I didn't even care where I sat because I wouldn't even sit down. I'd be up there and
Exactly.
chilling at the top. I'd have my phone out, taking pictures, put on social media, grab a beer or two, a brewski when I was of age, enjoy
Yeah.
myself, have a couple sips, grab a hot dog, grab some food. Now over at Storm Stadium, they got that really cool Diamond Club. I mean, again, these are all, and I've been to the Six Sixers before. I've been to the Quakes. I'm excited to go to the Tower Buzzers now. I mean,
so am I. Yeah.
Right. So this is going to be a lot of fun, man. So Freddie, let's keep this thing going tonight, man. Like I said, we got so much action here, but well, actually, we gotta catch up. So that was the introduction, everybody. A long drive. And that's what I'm talking about, right? So, all right, guys. Well, again, we have so much, man. And this show is about the grind, the game, the dream. And you're going to see that a lot because that's exactly what it is, guys. The entire name of the show, Dirt and Diamonds. I myself played football in high school all 4 years. I played in college all 4 years. Went to a few professional camps. I mean, it was a big dream of mine. Unfortunately, there was a point where they were just like, "Yeah, you're short. Sorry, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're 5'9". You got to realize that. But that's okay. I got way further than I thought I would ever get. You know what I mean? Getting to that level. And now I'm over here, powerlifting at the USPA, enjoying myself, and obviously just running IE Sports Radio. 12 years this Friday, guys. IE Sports Radio. We're doing something special for you guys, all you listeners. If this is your first time checking this out, subscribe, show us some love, like, subscribe, share. If this is your millionth time, then thank you for all your years of being awesome. So, again, we're not affiliated with the MiLB or the California League, but we are here to cover this league and have fun doing it. And Freddie, we've got a lot to get into tonight. So you ready, bro?
I'm ready. Let's do this, Larry.
Go. All right, man. Well, and after this week, we've got plenty to talk about. Freddie, let's do this. Let's put up our very first fun little video here.
Let's do this. Freddie,
I
want to see this one.
Let's go around the league, shall we? All righty. Maybe I put this up a little prematurely. Maybe I should let it go. But yeah, man. No, around the league action, man. This was a fun week. I mean, we're now in week 7 of the California League. I mean, really cool. By the way, if you guys don't know about the California League as well, or any of these minor leagues, typically how they do it is they go all the way to halfway, like midpoint of the season. They stop. And then we have a winner of the first half of the season. And then those two winners of the league, South and North, they automatically qualify for the playoffs, which basically they just have the semifinal, and then the ending, whoever the top 2 teams are, or if the top team still finishes top, second place. And then those two battle it out for the South crown. The other two battle out for the North crown. And then right in the second week of September, we get the championship, which is a 3-game thriller. It usually is a lot of fun. And right now, again, we're coming off of a really, really good season for the San Jose Giants, man. These guys are amazing. So, all right. Well, with that said, around the league, 4 series, 24 games. And honestly, every single game gave us insanity.
Weren't these 6-game series a lot of fun? I mean, I had seen that like a week ago. I was like, wait a minute. Rancho and Elsinore just played a 6-game series. I didn't realize that this year that's what they were doing.
They've been
and making have they been? So I was out of the loop on that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was outstanding. I think it's really cool. I mean, some bad blood and get some good, rivalry too when you play each other that many times in a row. Really good action all week long. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's fun. I love it. I've really loved these 6-game series. And they're a lot of fun. I really enjoy them. I mean, every single series, like I said, gave us intensity. And let's start right here in Southern California, man. Lake Elsinore, the Lake Elsinore Storm versus the Inland Empire 66ers. This series ends. This was a crazy series. And as much as I would have loved to have seen, because again, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to say, yeah, I'm a little bit of a homer. I love all the teams, but yeah, no, I'm a Storm guy. Okay, I love them. I love them to death. My wife and I have our custom made jerseys.
Oh yeah,
But
nice.
at the end of the day, hey, you know what? I can't wait to get all kinds of gear, dude. Every time we go to another stadium, we're gonna get some more gear and
I
start
know.
wearing
That's
it.
what I'm saying, Larry. I got to put a hat request in for every team in the league right now.
And I got to get you one of these bad boys.
That's
And I got to
right.
get you one of these too. I know, right? So yeah, man. But this was a crazy series. I mean, look, overall, game 6 was a crazy one, but overall, man, the Storm, after trailing 0-3 in this series, they nearly completed a comeback, but they ended up losing it. It could have been 3-3. Okay, could have been tied series 3-3 for the Storm, but Mother's Day just wasn't kind to them. And boy, this was a freaking thriller, man. The series ends 4-2, Sixers, but that doesn't even begin to explain what happened, man.
No, I mean, watching that first game of the series was an absolute pitcher's duel. I think we were texting back and forth. I had it on the TV here at home. You were watching it at home as well. Really good series. And I mean, these are, obviously the Lake Elsinore Storm, single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres, and the Inland Empire 66ers, the affiliate of the Seattle Mariners. So
yeah,
a lot of good stuff going on.
It was fun
this weekend. I mean, the series was great. I mean, Inland Empire won the first 3 games, and they looked like they were completely in control of this series. And then, sure enough, Elsinore comes back. They wake up. Ryan Weidman exploded. 5 stolen bases yesterday. Are you freaking kidding me?
I mean,
4 hits,
really?
5 stolen bases.
Who are you? What are you? Like, God, is that even a human? Like, I mean, get out of here, dude. I mean, what a great game for this guy, man. Game 5 was absolute chaos, by the way. Like, Elsinore had an 8-0 lead. Game over, right? Nope.
No.
The 66ers scored 6 runs in the 9th. Man, they pulled off one of the craziest comebacks of the season. Freddie, how about that freaking? And Game 6 was crazy yesterday, right?
Yeah, 4-2 lead early for the Storm, and then Grant J tied it with a massive 2-run bomb in there. And then, Ricardo Kova walked it off in the 9th inning. Perfect ending for what was a really good series of baseball. Elsinore right now sitting at 19-4 in the standings, and Inland Empire at the bottom. They're tied with Ontario right now at 14-18, but sitting 4.5 games away from the top. But just awesome, great games this year.
Absolutely. No, sorry about that. Whoops. That's a little. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. I mean, these games are so fun, and that's why I cover them, So certainly great stuff there. And that was a very crazy series. And that series had everything. It had drama, momentum swings, huge innings, and that field felt like it was playoff baseball. Like, really, I mean, maybe not the first 3 the first 3, I mean, it was fun, but they had their number. You know what I mean? Inland Empire had their number, but overall, man, it was a great freaking
really good series.
Yeah, man. So so any other series for us? What about you? What do you think?
You know what? I want to go back up north here. Let's switch gears for just a second. Let's head up to the series between Fresno and San Jose. And Larry, this series, I mean, pull out the calculator, because there were not enough digits that you can put on the scoreboard here with how many runs were scored in this series. You talk about offense, you got it here. Fill us in on exactly how many runs were scored.
Insane. Freaking 89. That's the year I was born. Okay.
89 runs.
Well, like 89 runs. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is why this baseball is fun baseball. Okay, look, we love the majors. They're great. We love professional sports. But this stuff down here, you can't ignore them. Like, what the hell? 89 runs, 121 hits. That's ridiculous, man. Game 1 alone was one of the one of the craziest games in the California League this season. And Fresno was down 10-5 entering the 9th inning. Then 5 runs, forced extras, and then they won the damn thing 13-11
in 10 innings. I mean,
stop it.
You talk about great way to kick off a series. And that just set the tone for what was to come. San Jose answered back with a 12-2 blowout. Dude. After that game one. Fresno hits 4 homers in game 3. The offense is back there. And then game 5, an almost near collapse again, like we saw in game 1. Every game felt like it was alive until the final out of the game. Let me just run back these scores right here. So game 1, 13-11. What do we have here? Game 2, 12-2. Game 3, 12-8. Game 4, 8-7. Well, I'm missing a game there. Well, whatever. There were so many damn runs, Larry. I couldn't keep track.
I'm with you, dude. Like runs everywhere. This is fun because what I love is you get everything. Sometimes you have these crazy pictures. Sometimes you have these insane offensive games. I mean, that was fun, man. And Fresno, they ended up obviously taking the series ultimately 4-2 and finished. They finished now. They're tied for first in the North. Actually,
both teams tied at that same 19-4. Yeah,
that was something, man. How about any other ones for us? What did you think? Any other fun ones you had this weekend for us?
Oh man, let's see. Were there any more fun ones? Yeah, let's go. Ontario, fantastic series this weekend with the rivals. Can you call that a freeway series? Ontario and Rancho Cucamonga. We got the Angels and Dodgers. I mean, it's the 10 and the 15 all right there, and the 60. Just depends on where you're at and what street you want to go down. But yes, that was an awesome series, Larry. Give me your take on this one right here.
Ontario wins the first 2 games. All right, Jesus Hilero. This dude he looked so damn dominant. Okay, the Buzzers looked ready to control this series. And then game 3 happens. Rancho wins a game with only 2 hits. That again, crazy, right? Then that is baseball nonsense.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. How do you win a game with just 2 hits? We saw a game in a different, I think it was a college game, a smaller college, that a team won with no hits this week, scoring 3 runs and winning a game 3-2 with no hits. You talk about some crazy things in the game of baseball. You see it all. You may think you've seen it all, and there's always something that will surprise you that you're like, oh my God, out of 160 years or whatever it is of baseball, there's always something new that hasn't been done before. But let's get back to this series here. The Quakes did flip the series in game 4, a 5-run inning, took advantage there. Game 5, more offensive chaos between the two. And then in game 6, Grayson Rodriguez, who the Angels acquired in the trade for Tyler Wade. No, I'm sorry. Taylor Ward. I always get the names could be Taylor Ward of the Baltimore Orioles now. Grayson Rodriguez was dealing. It was good to see him getting some innings thrown. Angels need some arms right now in their depleted bullpen and starting rotation, and maybe this is the thing to come. That's what's also great about the minor league baseball here in Single A, Larry, is with you have these professional teams right down the streets as well. Guys come in for rehab starts. You've got guys coming in off of injuries, looking to pick up, to get back on track. And Grayson Rodriguez, perfect example of that this week. You see a big league player playing in a minor league ballpark. Fantastic stuff. Also this weekend up there, Blake Snell making an appearance for Ontario. So he'll be back in the Dodgers rotation here shortly as well. So get out to the ball. You never know who you're going to see out there.
Dude, I mean, until this day, you go to the Storm. What do you see? 2 baseballs up there, Urso and Peavy. I know those guys. Do you? I know who they were. You know what I mean? They played there. So that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, and Grayson was dealing, man. Grayson Rodriguez was dealing. 11 strikeouts, upper level velocity, big league stuff as always. And it's cool because you get to see that, that changed the atmosphere like immediately. So great stuff. Anyway, you got any more fun series for us, man?
The last series of the weekend was the Ports and the Rawhide.
That was fun.
Not as many runs as the other series. They only scored 97. Wait. How many did we have in the other one?
97-89.
And they had more than 97 runs scored in this series between the Rawhide and the Ports. I mean, you talk about offense, and that had everything right there in that series as well. Larry, give me your take on this one. I didn't get to catch any of the games. I saw some of the highlights of them, and I've been trying to keep tabs on all the other team Twitter feeds and stuff like that. But I mean,
You're
huge
good,
games.
Dude. No, that series wasn't even baseball, dude. That was survival. All right, game number 1, Visalia wins 14-13 in 10 innings after Stockton blew 8-0 lead. I mean, that's insane. Another one of these freaking collapses, right? No lead is safe. Game 2, Stockton wins 13-8 in 10 innings because one 10-inning game isn't good enough. So after Visalia blows a late lead, that's incredible, right?
It was. And then that's when Owen Carapalati, let me get that name right. Owen Carapalati.
That dude's amazing.
That's when that happened, right? 5 home runs in the final 4 games of that series. Absolute ridiculous week for that dude right there. Awesome week. He's probably our number 1 star of the week if we had to choose something. We'll get that in just a little bit, but
oh yeah. That guy's not even fair. Like, it's like, can you please get him out of the league? I'm just kidding. That guy is insane. I'm a huge fan of his already. Like, I love what I've seen from him. This guy is insane. I mean, and somehow the series still ended up a split. So that's California League baseball.
You know what? He only had 3 home runs coming in to the series, and now he's sitting in second in the California League with 7 home runs right now. So that could just show you, you get on a little bit of a tear right there. And for Owen, and a catcher, a good hitting catcher. We're starting to see a lot of good hitting catchers in baseball. Yeah. We're seeing it in the pros. We're seeing a really good group of catchers down in college baseball this year as well. Great afternoon, great weekend up there for those guys.
Oh, man, definitely. And yeah, that guy, again, we'll talk about him in just a little bit. But no, dude, absolutely. Catchers, I always say, man, the two freaking absolutely hardest positions to play in all of sports. Number 1, this is kind of hard because I don't want to like diss. I obviously love our baseball, love being on the diamond. Catcher is the second hardest position because you get beat down, dude. That you get destroyed. Yeah. Your knees go, everything goes. That is one of the hard. But the only thing is, and maybe it's because I'm a fat guy, I don't know. The only other position that's hard, dude, the hardest for me is midfielder in soccer. Like, that's not even fair. Like, those guys are running, guys and girls.
Because you're playing both sides of the field. Yeah, you're playing offensive and defensive, and
you just never
stop.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I played defensive end and outside linebacker. I ran for 3 to 4 seconds a piece, and then I stopped. Okay.
Yeah, no running for me.
No, collisions are my thing. Okay, not running marathons. I'm sorry. So that I give you props. But catchers, oh my gosh, they get beat down. So, dude, this guy is amazing. We're gonna talk about him again in a little bit. But my gosh, man, I am a huge fan of this guy already. Owen Carapalati, get ready for this dude. So anyway, all right, Freddie. Well, let's talk about the biggest story of the week, man. You ready?
Let's go. It's time for the big story, Larry. Bring it.
Oh, it's a time for the big story. You gotta love those, right?
Those are sick.
We're having fun with the big story. Well, the big story this week is simple. No lead was safe. That was the entire California League. I mean, this entire week, was it not?
Oh my God. Every series had blown leads, had huge comebacks, had massive runs scored, momentum swings, bullpen chaos. Nobody was comfortable. I didn't know what to expect in any of these games, because if you could have had a lead, but then you very well could have lost the lead. We saw really good pitching, offensive explosions, stolen bases galore. A fantastic week of baseball. This is what you want to see. This is baseball at its purest form.
Exactly. It really is. And here we are. We're at the start of May. I mean, we just started in the start of April. So we're a month into this, basically a month and a week, getting into week 7 now of this season. And yeah, man, Storm and Sixers, an 8-0 again, nearly disappears. Fresno was down 10-5 in the 9th, still wins the damn game somehow. The Ports blow an 8-0 lead. The Rawhide, they blow a late lead the very next night. What the hell is going on?
Honestly, Larry, this is what makes minor league baseball so much fun, isn't it? You don't know.
It is.
You go, and you're gonna get enjoyment in the stands, in the crowd reactions, and the entertainment. But then the play on the field is so entertaining as well. It's not like Major League Baseball where you're gonna sit through a lot of pitches and stuff like that. Every pitch is exciting in minor league baseball. These are kids, 18 years old, 17 years old, 19 to 20. This is the future right here. All these games are fantastic. They all felt alive, in my opinion.
They did. It was fun, man. Exactly. I mean, in the emotional swings in the Storm 6-Sixers game, in that series specifically, that felt huge. Inland Empire looked dominant early. Lake Elsinore looked finished. Then we talked about it already, man. Ryan Weidman. This guy explodes. The Storm bullpen. It's amazing, man. These guys record their 14th strikeout. Well, actually 14 strikeouts in game 4. The dugout energy changes completely, and you know how it goes, man. You get that sucker rolling. That was awesome.
By game 6, you generally didn't know who was going to win. I mean, that's how these series went. Like talk about you. It's not a 3-game series, 6-game series. They try to have a feeling out of each other, and by the end of the series, it's all chaos. All hell breaks loose. You don't know who's going to win these games. That's what makes them so exciting. Sunday afternoon baseball makes the best baseball.
Yes, and that is baseball at its best. Now, let's talk about let's have some fun. Well, some more fun here. Now, let's talk about some guys people need to know. Freddie, what time is it, man?
It's time for Diamond in the Rough.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have fun with these all season. I don't care. I'm gonna enjoy these, like having fun with the faces and everything. So my diamond in the rough. Oh, right. No, my diamond in the rough this week is a dude who he's the dude. And Freddie, he's not just the dude. He's actually not even the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I had to quote one of my favorite movies ever. I'm sorry.
The Big Lebowski. My wife is always quoting Big Lebowski. The dude. I mean,
Tropic Thunder. Just kidding.
What? What was?
Yeah. Well, they both have that, don't they?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I screwed it up. Damn it.
I like Big Lebowski though. It's a great movie.
Tropic Thunder is fantastic too. But I mean, what can you say about Ching Heen's Ko?
Dude.
Game 5, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. And his 7th inning bomb just completely changed the momentum of that game. I agree. Great choice right there, Larry, with that pick.
Dude, this dude becomes must-watch baseball, man. Ontario Rancho is going to be a fun series forever. And exactly, man, that's the type of guy where if you're a California League fan, you start remembering that name immediately. Freddie, how about you, man?
You know what? You talk about that. There was a guy who I saw play for the Inland Empire 66ers. He ended up having a really good career, Asian player as well. Chin So Chu played a lot of years with the with the Cleveland Indians, and then played with the Cincinnati Reds, and I believe maybe the Texas Rangers. But I saw him, and that name stuck in my head. He ended up being a really good MLB player. So remember these guys' names here. But my pick is Cameron Nelson from Fresno.
He was on my list too. He was on my list.
There was a handful of guys you could have chosen, but he was quietly one of Fresno's most important players all week. A double, triple, RBIs, defense, clutch at bats. He had it all, Larry.
Whatever you wanted, he had. I mean, but seriously, homeboy was just, homeboy was like Oprah, just handing out all kinds of goodies to everybody. I mean, he was insane. I mean, that's a great pick, man. Not always the loudest player, but he's constantly involved. What an amazing job there. And I mean, what you got? Anything more for us there?
No, and honestly, that's what this segment is all about, Larry. You brought it up. There could have been 3 or 4 different players that we chosen, but we're going to choose one player each every week in this Diamond in the Rough segment. And that's going to give people who tune into this show a little insight about some of these stars that we're seeing in the California League right now. I love it, Larry. I can't wait to see who's this next week's players are going to be. But that's what this is all about, finding the future stars today, right now.
Absolutely. I can't wait to interview some of these guys. That'd be fun. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Bring them aboard, have some fun doing those.
Let's do it.
All right, Freddie. Well, time for a dog. Time for a dog, man. I love it. We always got to talk about that dog. We had some good ones, but then there's that one. You ready for this, Freddie? What do we got,
Let's
man?
do it. This is the Dirt Dog of the Week.
Oh, yeah. Dirt Dog of the Week, y'all. This week's Dirt Dog of the Week, undoubtedly. We talked about him earlier. I tagged him. I hope he's watching. I mean, seriously, because this dude is unreal, man. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Owen Carpellotti. This guy, Owen Carpellotti.
Let me throw out some stats here, Larry. He only has 50 at-bats. He's got 14 hits, 16 runs, 7 bombs now with his incredible week of 5 homers in this series. And he's hitting 280. He's a catcher. I mean, get this guy. I don't know why he wasn't playing. Is he in the backup role or what? But only 58 Bs. Maybe he was hurt. I don't know for sure. We'll have to find out from Owen exactly why he wasn't getting the ABs. But get this guy in the goddamn lineup every game when he's crushing the ball like that, right?
Please. Like, I mean, they should be illegal to not play him. I'm sorry. Like, that guy's insane, man. Like, I'm a big fan already. Like, I can't help it. I love when you see that. I love when you see dudes get out there and just take advantage of this, because this is it. The minors is where you perform. This is it. You're not going to go anywhere else if you don't perform here. So these guys get here and go hard, and that's what I absolutely love, man. So no debate. He was the most dangerous hitter in the entire California League this week.
It wasn't just empty stats either, Larry. We had big moments, big swings, momentum changing homers. Mm-hmm. It had everything.
Oh, it did. It definitely did, man. And honorable mentions, though, again, we talked about some of these guys already, but Ryan Weidman, good dude, went off this week. Ricardo Cova, another solid player this week, and Chase Heartland. By this week, man, the chain does belong to Carpellotti. But yeah, man, it was great games by all these guys. Solid stuff. But Freddie, we're gonna go ahead and just keep the game pushing, keep the show pushing tonight, man. Now it's time for my favorite segment already. You know what segment this is?
This is the Certified Minor League Moment.
Oh yeah, baby.
I love the mascot right there, Larry. What you did in that graph. I mean, it's a little bit of thunder, but a little bit of what we do here at IE Sports Radio. He's our mascot. What's his name? We got to give him a name.
Ladies, can we give him one more? I mean, again, ladies and gentlemen, the Certified Minor League. You know what? We don't even need a damn introduction.
You know Let's do it again. Post it on Twitter. Give us some name suggestions. Who is our mascot's name? What's our mascot's name going to be?
Name that guy one more time, just in case you didn't see it again, ladies and gentlemen. The Certified Minor League Moment. He had hit a double.
Like that.
Right, me too. He had to hit a double. He might not get the cycle, but at least, you know what I mean? He had to get a
He got a double, yeah. We may see him again before the end of the show. You don't know.
Freddie can just press the damn button anytime. I don't care. Like that, to me, I like that dude. That dude's awesome. He's happy. He's ready to go, you know?
Yeah. It's like Oscar, almost like Oscar the Grouch with a smile.
I love it. Let's go. Well, our Certified Minor League Moment of this week, man. Rancho winning 3. They won game 3 with 2 hits. I had a little fun there, man. These guys won game 3 with literally just 2 hits.
That's just nonsense, Larry. We just talked about that. I mean, 2 hits, you shouldn't be in the ball game, but to come away with a victory, it's huge.
2 hits, 2 runs.
That's manufacturing some runs right there.
So true. 2 hits, 2 runs, win the game. That's incredible.
Fantastic pitching on their behalf to get to that point where you could be in a position to win a game with just the 2 hits and score the 2 runs. So fantastic on Rancho for that. That was one of the bright moments in that series. Ontario really kind of took it over.
Yeah.
But fantastic. And I mean, 2 hits. You're gonna remember that one for sure.
2 hits. Our mascot likes that one. That's why he was all pumped up. 2 hits. How the hell do you win a game on 2 hits? Like that's insane. Like
And
I love it.
that just changed the momentum of the whole series too, I believe.
Yeah,
Had they
it
lost
did.
that game, it could have gone totally south for Rancho. But having won that game the way that they did change the momentum in their favor.
Dude, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed that, man. So that was a lot of fun. So the runner up here, Ports and Rawhide, blowing huge leads in back-to-back games. That's peak minor league chaos right there.
Yeah, and I mean, no series was basically like no lead was safe. Nobody survives. I mean, you get to the bullpen and you think your bullpen could shut it down, and then they end up blowing it, back to back games like that. It was crazy. Lock it down, relief pitching. Come on.
Please. I mean, really, guys, that's why you're there. Okay, you might get 4 or 5 pitches. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Again, maybe a little bit more than that. But regardless,
I think the managers are going to be deciding, maybe going with a different closer. That's somebody that could, the door is open, an open audition right now to see who can close games for the teams because you blew those games, but it's early in the season. Lose them now.
With you guys. Yeah, don't lose them now. Exactly. So that was a certified minor league moment. That was a lot of fun, man. Now, Freddie, let's talk about who's hot, man. This is a segment that we like to call Heat Check.
Heat Check.
It's spicy. It's hot. I love it. I enjoy hot food. It's just kind of my thing. It is what it is. But this, of course, is the hottest player in the league right now. Freddie, I know this one's just kind of again, here we go again. I can't help it. Look, we had a lot of honorable mentions earlier, and I know he also earlier, Dirt Dog. And obviously, we're going to go with teams too. But obviously, the player at the moment, at least for the week, if you're going to look at last week in every single game, and you're like, all right, the dude who's more than likely to go out this next series and dominate once again, Owen Carpellotti. This guy, again, just you got to watch out for this guy, man. He had a pretty solid series again, and I really think he's
he was putting video game type numbers up there, Larry. That's the stuff you get playing MLB The Show when you're just knocking bombs like that. 5 bombs in 4 games. He's obviously deserving of that heat check, and I like to keep track and see how he does this year. Can he maintain that this week and keep up those hot numbers, or will we see somebody else take that heat check? But yeah, good stuff out of him for sure.
Totally, man. I really like what this guy's got going this year. And let's just see again, it's baseball is there's that famous quote by Babe Ruth, right? You know that quote, right, Freddie? Yesterday's home runs don't win today's games. So, I mean, you gotta keep them going. But I'm really excited for what he's got going on, and who knows, this year, this could be a really big chance for him. I mean, the guy is really a cool guy. He really solid player. As a matter of fact, I was looking at his Twitter earlier, and he is obviously. Let me go ahead and pull it back up really quick. He is Georgetown. The guy played for the Hoyas, man. How about that? And University of Detroit Jesuit.
Okay.
So solid athlete. I mean, the guy's got it. He's a hell of a player, man. So I really like that.
They have a big series coming up this week against the Inland Empire 66ers. Yeah. So let's check and see how they do. Day game tomorrow, 11 a.m. start. So if or on the 12th, I'm sorry, if you're not doing anything, tune into MLB TV, MiLB TV, and watch those games.
Oh, it's a great. You're always going to enjoy those. They're fun. The broadcasts are fun. Really cool commentators. But yeah, man. So no joke there, man. Okay, hottest team right now. I'm going to pick mine. I mean, this is where I'm at. You pick yours right after, Freddie. But what do you think, man? Hottest team. Again, Storm fan here. Love them. We had some great games this week. Obviously, the defending champion, San Jose Giants, man. They've had a little slump here and there this year. But my all-time right now, if I have to say there's one team that I just think is a little bit better than everybody else, I'm going with the Fresno Grizzlies, man. Those guys, 4 of 6 All right, over San Jose. Speaking of those champion San Jose Giants, 52 runs, strong finish. How about you?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good choice right there, Larry. They have a big series coming up against Visalia this week. I'd like to see how they turn out. But I'm going to throw Rancho out there just
Huh?
because of the 2-hit win that they had. They lost the first 2 games of the series, and then they ended up winning 4 straight. Very impressive. And I'm always going to root for the Angels over the Dodgers in any type of game. So, but no, yeah, great for Rancho. A lot of good stuff there. You got to see Grayson Rodriguez pitch. I don't know if he's going to have another start there or not. Probably not. He may go to Utah and pitch for Salt Lake a game before getting called up.
That's
But
right.
yeah, Rancho, really good weekend for them in that freeway series up there in the Ontario Rancho Cucamonga interchange area. I love it.
Oh, dude, seriously, I love it. That's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to get out to one of those, man.
That stadium, the stadium that they built out there in Ontario is fantastic. It's got a lot of similarities to that of Dodger Stadium.
That's awesome.
They did a really good job with that stadium. So can't wait to see how those guys do. We'll get to a game here shortly and give you all the deets.
Oh, I'm excited. That would be a lot of fun, man. Like
We're
telling you, we got to get out to a bunch of them. I know Storm is coming home this week, and the wife and I, we got our anniversary, but I'm just saying, we could try to squeeze out a game somewhere. This is just great baseball. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go see some great baseball, California League, man, if you're here in the Southern California area, Northern California area, doesn't matter. So, hey, what's up? What's going on? We got our comment here. What's going on, XTL68? How are you?
Thank you for joining the show.
Appreciate you so much. And really quick, I gotta throw something out there real quick, Freddie. Cold check, man. Cold check. I know this is the heat check. I gotta throw a little cold out there. I just have to, man. San Jose's pitching staff, after giving up 52 runs, I'm sorry. Oh no. I'm a defensive guy. I mean, that's what football was like, that's it. Defense all day long. I don't know. Giving up 52 runs, it just leaves a nasty taste. That's like, I don't know. I mean, they won some games, but they obviously ultimately lost a series. But I'm not happy with a 51-48 victory. I'm not in football. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm happy we won.
But a win's a win. But sure, you got to clean some stuff up, and they got to clean up their pitching. And I'm sure that they will. But my cold check right here has to be the Ontario Bats. 15 strikeouts in the game 6 against Rancho. Way too many strikeouts. I mean, it's a long series. Guys are, getting a little bit tired. The temperatures here in Southern California also heating up. We had some really hot temps this weekend. We're in the 100 plus degrees today. But yeah, I mean, 15 strikeouts. You don't want to see that many, and only 27 outs in a game. So more than half of the outs committed via strikeout.
No, definitely, man. And I guess I'm telling you, the Bats. I don't know who was worse. I don't know. I mean, I guess both of them kind of.
When do they play each other?
We gotta find that one seriously, right? I mean, I'm with you. No, I'm totally with you. Yeah, man. But so great stuff, man. Now let's talk atmosphere. All right. Let's talk some atmosphere. What do we got, man? This is another really fun segment.
We're gonna call this one the Ballpark Report.
The Ballpark Report. Who's ready, y'all? Ballpark Report in the house. All right, now this is a fun little segment we put together, man. This one is going to become huge for this show because obviously you and I will be heading to some games, man. And what will be really fun for this show, really, really fun, Freddie, is obviously you like I said, you have some.
I know it. I think I know where you're going with this.
You have some secret funds. I don't know. Just kidding, but no. But hey, maybe we can get some. We're down here in SoCal. Hey, who's up there in NorCal? Who's been to some of these? Maybe you guys can jump on the show with us and talk about the atmosphere in some of those places. I'm just saying that'll be fun. But yeah, man, because we're not just covering scores. We're also covering the atmosphere, the fans, the food, the fireworks, the energy, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what we talked about already. This is what makes minor league baseball so special. It's intimate. It's fun. It gets
Yes.
everybody together. It gets the crowd together. Not very, some of these games I saw over the weekend had some really good attendance numbers. I believe one game had a bunch of kids from like a youth group, family fun days, kids run the bases, things like that. And a lot of really cool stuff in minor league baseball ballparks. Get out
No,
and catch
definitely.
a game.
Definitely. And you guys got to go. I'm telling you, if you guys have not been to one, go check it out, man. And honestly, okay, well, let's go ahead and talk real quick some atmosphere, man. San Manuel Stadium had to be rocking for games 5 and 6. Near comeback one night, walk off the next, right? I mean, come on. You got to feel me there, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I totally feel you on that. That was those games are exciting. They came down to the very last, at bats. Basically, when you get a walk-off, those are great. I love walk-offs, and you go home happy, especially if that's your team that comes away with the win. You're like, oh, that's so great. Look at Padres. They were down yesterday 2-0 going into the 9th inning. They tie it up and then win it in the 10th on Mother's Day. That's what you like to see. You love to see those Mother's Day comebacks. Outstanding atmosphere in that game right there.
Without a doubt. You got to love it. Yesterday, obviously, as a Storm fan, I mean, it was kind of, but hey, still great.
You know what? I like I said before, I liked Kelly was part of the Wednesday wrestling night that they had at the stadium on this past Wednesday. So you gotta get a WWE diva there at their little wrestling match that they had going on pregame as well. That was really cool. So you get all kinds of cool stuff. Midget wrestling, you get some divas there, you get costumes, you can bring your pets to games, all kinds of fun stuff.
Dude, we went to a game one time, a Storm game, and there was a girl with her rabbit. I was like, yes, this is great. Like, yes. Like, I love these promos are amazing. Like, I love these things, man. I'm a big, by the way, everybody, I know we never got a chance to get him here. My wife and I used to have a show here on IE Sports Radio a couple years back. It was a lot of fun. We used to cover, this is the only time we ever broke out of sports because we went into her world of like books and some pop culture. And we talked, obviously, the wineries here, Freddie, you and we're big fans of the wineries. Hashtag teach your life. Anyway, so I once saw my wife Shelby like a like a now and later kind of thing, and it was a shirt, I think, and it said before school, and it was a cup of coffee, and then after school it was a glass of wine or a beer or something. I was like,
that's the life right there. Absolutely.
Saying, but I will say, great stuff, man. I really you gotta love these stadiums. They are so amazing.
They are. I mean, you like we said, at Lone Mart Field, they had Grayson Rodriguez, Major League Baseball talent pitching. Blake Snell was also pitching this weekend up there, so they got to see a couple of. I mean, Blake Snell's a 2-time Cy Young Award winner and a World Series champion. You got to see him playing in the intimacy of that small ballpark. And fantastic. You never know who you're going to see.
Never. No, absolutely, dude. And moving forward, we're ranking food, stadiums, promotions, everything, all of it, Freddie. We're going to have some fun, man. And I'm ready for it. Look, like I said, I've been to Storm Stadium, my wife and I, a million times over. I know the Sixers, dude, they have some great food at their stadium. I don't know if you've ever been there. They have some good food at San Manuel. The Quakes, they actually got some pretty solid food too. Last time I was there, when they were still the Dodgers, obviously. Before last year.
So that will be a segment that we will keep tabs on, is who's got the best ballpark food. And if you have any ideas or if you have any input about any of the teams and stadiums that you go to, share them with us. Post some videos, post some pictures of some of the good eats that you've got in some of these ballparks up north.
Please do. I mean, that's gonna be such a fun part, because again, this show, guys, IE Sports Radio has always been about interaction, because people are better together. We have fun together. We network. That's how IE Sports Radio got created, guys, is just networking through freaking Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. Okay. But that's the fun part. So yes, as Freddie says, man, check us out, man. show us something. Check us, give us a follow, of course.
I'm always a fan of nachos. So who's got the best ballpark nachos? Let me know right now so I can make a trip to that stadium, please.
Yes, I love me some nachos. I know the famous helmet nachos, the Dodger Stadium. I know the Angels have their own helmet nachos. They had the past, delicious. I'll tell you right now, man. I don't know if you've ever been there again, but the Storm, the Diamond restaurant is delicious. They have their food is like seriously like
it's good.
I would say, yeah, like it's really, really good. They got some great food. So check us out, guys. Again, give some follow down here at Dirt N, the letter N, Diamonds IE. Give us an at, man. Show us what food is your favorite. Where should we go? I mean, I don't know, Fred. I don't feel like going to San Jose, but I mean, hey, if it's that good, if it's that good,
it's worth it. We can make a trip up there, Larry.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, it's possible. So check us out again. Give us a follow on all these socials, man.
Absolutely.
And, get at us. You got Freddie B right there, me right there. Check out the website. Of course, we're gonna have our very own page pretty soon on the iSports Radio website. Give me a week to get that one going, but yeah, man. So I'm excited. Again, Ballpark Report. This is just going to be a really fun segment, and we're really going to enjoy all this yummy stuff. So, all right, let's look ahead to week 7, man. We're getting close to the end of the show here. Are you ready for our final segment of the night?
Yeah, kick off next week's preview.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Next week's preview, y'all. Let's do this, man. The standings are tight entering week 7. Cal South, you got Rancho at the top. Well, really, Rancho and Lake Elsinore, 19 and 14, both of those. Cal North, 19 and 14. Isn't that crazy? You said it earlier in the show. All 4 top teams are 19 and 14.
That's crazy. Let's get some parity in this league, right? Come on.
I love it. I love it. And that's what it's all about, man. So let's talk about some of the biggest matchups. You ready? What do you got?
I'm ready. I think the Quake and Storm is going to be the best. Rancho Cucamonga, Lake Elsinore, always great matchups when these two teams play each other. This is what I'm looking for. Plus, you have first place on the line. So you want to be coming up, here we're hitting the midway point of May. You can be in first place in the division and, be just, another 6 weeks away or so from capturing the first half championship. So these are huge games. You want to have a couple of a game lead if you can at the end of this weekend.
Oh, for sure. This is huge. And again, these are 6-game series, man. I mean, I love it. And yeah, exactly. See, love to see California MiLB getting some love, man. We'll be back with some racing before. I don't know. We're looking forward to some more auto sports, of course, man. So appreciate you. But no, absolutely, man. I think this is just that's a fun one. I love it.
Who you like?
I got a couple, man. I don't know. There's a few, bro. I'm just look, man. I'm like Frito-Lay's, especially me because I love food. I can't have just one.
Oh, okay, okay.
But look, then Visalia, Fresno, Alien Empire, Stockton, who's San Jose, Ontario. There are storylines everywhere, man. But as you said, Quake Storm, that's a tough one. But if I got to pick another one that's not that one, I'm going Fresno Visalia. This is a northern battle, and I think we get some fireworks in this one.
I think you're right with that one, Larry. Another great matchup of those two teams. And again, I mean, at the end of this week, we're going to really kind of find out who exactly is leading the divisions, or we're going to have a little bit more, all the teams kind of clumped together here. Only 4 teams per division, so you got to make sure you win these big games when you play it against the teams in your half of your division.
Oh, without a doubt, man. And this is going to be, I'm telling you, we're going to have a lot of fun with this. I really love the fact that there are just so many great things to talk about within these smaller, the smaller league, the 8 teams, smaller ballparks. I mean, again, guys, we love the big stuff, but you can never forget about the little guy because, again, your favorite player started somewhere.
Yep. Absolutely.
Think about it. Think about it, man. So this has been a lot of fun, man. And I mean, obviously, before we end here, though, I just want to give a little bit of a preview with some of these again, because as you heard about, Freddie says here, I mean, we got coming up again that Quakes and Storm, both 19 and 14 entering week 7. That has huge to it. I am so excited. Visalia and Fresno, like I said, if you like offense, keep your eyes on Fresno and Visalia. I mean, I'm not an offensive guy, but I know there's going to be some fireworks, as I said earlier. These two teams are coming off absolute chaos offensive games. I mean, and honestly, we might get some fireworks again all over again in these things. Stockton Inland Empire. This might quietly become one of the sneaky good series of the week. Stockton's bats right now are hot. Inland Empire, they showed serious fight against Lake Elsinore, and I think that's great. And obviously, you know, good old Owen, man. Owen Carpellotti enters this week looking like the hottest hitter in the California League. So write that one down. And then, of course, San Jose, Ontario. I mean, you know, we talked about it, man. Like the Giants are trying to stabilize after giving up 52 runs, while Ontario wants revenge after dropping, you know, that series to Rancho 4 of 6. They dropped, you know, I mean, it's rough. So I don't know. All I gotta say is there's gonna be a lot of fun games this week. I can
a lot of fun games.
Watch the action. Check everything again. MiLB TV, you know, MLB TV. If you don't got it, I got it on my TV. Freddie somehow put it on his TV, and I was like, can I do that with mine? And I could. I was like, oh crap.
Yep, I got it on my TV as well. Absolutely.
I was like, check that out. That was pretty cool. So make sure you check out all that, guys. But man, I'm telling you, it has been so much fun. So we're gonna go ahead and end it off here, man. But the final close, look, that's gonna do it for episode 1 of Dirt and Diamonds. Make sure again, where is it at, man? I've gotten my. You gotta have it. You gotta have the MLB TV, of course, which is kind of MILB TV. You know what I mean? But make sure you show us some love, man. Give us a follow.
Know what? This is what makes the California League so much fun, Larry. And I had a lot of fun doing this first show, and this is only going to be the kickoff of what's to come and how we're going to grow this programming here. You know what? I think by summer's end, we're going to be doing a live broadcast at one of the stadiums. I guarantee you we're going to have something like this happening. So if we can get a lot of people on board watching this show, following us, chiming in, talking, chatting, giving us some pointers, giving us some tips, just friendly discussion. That's all we want here at IE Sports Radio, Dirt and Diamonds. This is going to be awesome.
It is, man. And big ups to Daryl again, Daryl Kinsey Jr. This man is tying the knot with his beautiful, beautiful bride to be, Miriam. So happy for both of them. Of course, they're usually on right now, him and Chris doing Apex Asphalt, but he'll be back in about a month's time right after Le Mans. So we're gonna have fun with that one. So, but yeah, no, definitely though, I'm excited. We're gonna have a really, really, really fun time doing this show, and again, just bringing some light to the California League, getting a lot of our California fans involved, and of course, checking out the rest of the network, guys. If you subscribe to us tonight, because we got some new subscribers. Salute to you, Mr. Marcus Lowe's great.
Hey, all right.
One of our combat sports insiders here at IE Sports Radio. But I will say, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you subscribe tonight, check out all of our shows, man. We got so many great shows. Apex Asphalt covering all things with the motor and wheels. I mean, seriously, like it's auto sports bliss. All right, 3 and Out with me, Larry B, and of course, and company. We got coming up in actually about 20 minutes here. The Bullpen Bulletin talking MLB, Freddie and Mike Pat.
Yes,
we got Taryn Rodriguez talking literally everything volleyball. You would never think that volleyball is that deep. Oh my gosh, this guy dives deeper than you can imagine. Great show there. We have another Shin Pad Shenanigans Thursday evenings, of course. Jess and Big Mike covering all things in the soccer world. Wednesday nights, man, especially
in the neutral zone.
You got to keep your head up in the neutral zone. I'll tell you right now, that's where you want it, man. Freddie B and Adam Karnick doing their thing on Wednesday evenings, covering all things hockey. I'm telling you, I mean, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Fast break, of course. Right now, we got the NBA playoffs going. WNBA just started. Yep. Draft lottery, you know, Dentarius and Davidson do their thing on Sunday evenings. Sir. I mean, we got something for everybody, y'all. If you love sports, this is your place. IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. And that's what I'm talking about, man. So with that said, again, check us out everywhere. Give me a follow give us all a follow at IE Sports Radio on X and YouTube. You can follow, of course, the show at Dirt, the letter N, Diamonds, IE. And follow your hosts, of course. You can follow me, your boy Larry B, at the THE_LB53. Freddie
B _sports on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm all on there. So find me on there. Talk some sports with us.
And the Racelets podcast. Again, him and his daughter do an amazing job.
Yes.
They do an amazing job. So love it. I think they're wonderful. And of course, check us out at IESportsRadio.com, man. Check us out all of our pages. We love it. That's what we do. That's how we do it. So with that said, Fred, you got anything else before we're out of here tonight, man?
I have nothing else, Larry. I am so stoked that we got this show done. It turned out fantastic. The graphics, everything is awesome. So much that we look forward to doing in the next few weeks to come. Again, catch us next Monday. Are we going to shoot for next Monday or next Sunday?
Oh, well, it should be Sunday, but we'll see.
Okay.
I mean, really, the show is supposed to be Sundays at 6, which I think will be the time,
Okay.
obviously. But during the summer, we can definitely do Mondays. I mean, we'll see. But Sundays are Mondays right now. We're gonna see. So stay tuned. That's why you gotta follow us at Dirt and Diamonds.
That's right.
IE right here on IE Sports Radio. Well, on Twitter, right here on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. So with that said, for Freddie B, I'm Larry B. This has been Dirt and Diamonds right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Keep that dirt flying, and we'll see you next pitch. Peace.